discussing today. We're going to be talking about change. Are you with me? Let me begin by saying the first thing that we need to change is basically the programming that we have been battered with. The programming that have been basically force-fed to us. The programming that we have received from early childhood all the way till now. And that programming, it has not brought you to success at this point in time. Because by definition, if that was working, you would already be successful. You would not need to be here. Are you with me? Yes. We agree, do we not, that the first and fundamental reason that you are here today is because you want, you actually need to change your lives. Do we agree? Yes. However you have been living up to now, that hasn't worked. It hasn't worked. Either way, for most of you, it's about that ball on your right leg, the iron ball that we talked about last night. Are you with me? Yes. For others, it is about the ball on your left leg. Change is the hardest, most difficult proposition for all of us. We struggle, we fight. The programming that's instilled in our heads is so hard. Are you with me? Yes. So many of us have so much garbage in here. Clearing up that garbage is the first stage. We call the first day of week on emptying your cup. Are you with me? Yes. See, the reason why children learn things so much faster than us is simply because they have less garbage in here. You have to get the garbage out of here first before you can start. The most difficult thing is to almost win. The most difficult thing is to almost win. Almost win means you basically have the skill. You have put in the hard work. You have done everything you're supposed to do, and still you do not make it. You know why? There's still too much garbage in here. It's the garbage in here that prevents you from the last 100 meters, from the last 10 meters. Are you with me? It's this garbage that we need to get rid of. I need to get past this. My problem right now is to get past this. Are you with me? Yes. If I can get past this, because this is blocking me, I want to be able to transfer information. Yes, but more importantly, I wish to transfer from here to there. Not to your head. From my heart to your heart. Are you with me? Yes. In order for that to happen, this must get out of the way. Here you have a lifetime of training, a lifetime of bad habits. I assure you it's bad habits because you are sitting here, Baba. You have a couple of $1 million sitting in the bank, you wouldn't be sitting here. You are sitting here, right? So you need to change, first of all, your habits. By definition, whatever you're doing right now must change. By definition, everything you're doing right now is already wrong. Are you with me? Yes. It doesn't matter how old you are. If you're 28, that's 28 years of doing something wrong. Are you with me? Yes. There's somebody else your age, right now, who's doing far better than you are. who went to class with you, who went to school with you. Are you with me?
Yes.
What's the difference? The programming. So your programming needs to change. You don't fall back into your old habits. When you're listening to me and this kicks in and you're not listening from here, when you stop listening from here, I lost you. Are you with me?
Yes.
The saddest thing in the world is to almost win. And we go through life almost winning many, many times. Are you with me?
Yes.
Where you are right now, where do you think you live right now? Most of you in your heads, where do you think you live right now? You see, you're giving me some kind of geographical location. Where do you live right now? In your head, you live in a place called the comfort zone. You know what the comfort zone is? The comfort zone is where you basically live in the comfort of thinking you already know everything. And you don't want to leave the comfort zone. And because you are like that, you come so close to victory many times in your life. And you come so close to winning. And the saddest thing in life is when you come so close to winning and just miss. Just miss why? Because you celebrate too soon. Are you with me?
Yes.
The trouble with you is before you even won, you're already celebrating. Are you with me?
Yes.
Victory, right at the jaws of victory, it can be snatched away from you. Happens every single time. Are you with me?
Yes.
There is a major difference between winning the gold medal and winning the silver medal. Major difference. It can be only 1 second apart. Are you with me?
Yes.
Although it is only 1 second apart, it is light years apart. It's like being in different planets. The difference between that 1 second is attitude. I can teach you all kinds of skills, but the skills will never make you successful. Do you understand me?
Yes.
There is no skill. There is no skill on this planet that's going to make you successful by itself. Without attitude. The guys who are prepared to give up anything and everything in order to get what they actually have a burning desire for, they are the ones who walk away with the gold medal. See, there's one important component about people who walk away with gold medals. They understand the concept of the word die. Die is very important. It is a very, very powerful mantra. And they understand this mantra, which simply means die. And die means do it every day. Whatever you do every day, you become the master of. Are you with me?
Yes.
If you do it every day, you know it better than anybody. Are you with me?
Yes.
The word can be overconfidence, it can be brash, it can be arrogant, it can be egoistic. It can be 100 different names, but let psychologists call it what they want. What do you call it? I. And I stopped me. First you correct yourself. The first thing that you learn is in order to get far more than you actually deserve, in order to actually be paid far more than the work that you put in, first you learn to do a lot more than you are being paid. You understand that? When you do a lot more than the money that you get, and you do that for a long time enough, you will eventually end up in a space where you do a lot less and the money is a lot more. If you're going to get to that point where you get that kind of money, Baba, you start by first putting in your worth in it. Are you with me? Yes. Till you become better than anybody else around you. You push yourself till you are the best in the room. Are you with me? Yes. You are the best in the community. You are in the best in that entire region. And why can't you do this? Why can't you do this? Because people around you are doing it every single day. There are people who will look at where you are in life right now and wish they had your opportunity. Are you with me? Yes. There are people who would love the opportunities and chances that you have today. Are you with me? Yes. And with much less, they are doing so much more. And if they can do it, why can't you? We spend most of our life sitting down complaining. Are you with me? Yes. You didn't come here to pick up any magic formula. There is no magic formula to success. If anybody actually sits down and says, there is these 7 steps to success, don't believe it. Why 7? Why not 9? Why not 6? Why the magic number 7? There's no such thing as 7, 15, 12, 13. All of these are very subjective. Are you with me? Yes. Because success is a very individual path. One man's success cannot be repeated by another. The first and foremost thing you learn about success is attitude. Are you with me? Yes. Attitude first. First you have the right attitude. And with the right attitude, you put 110% every single day. Are you with me? Yes. You imprint yourself into it. You cannot, for instance, take someone like the great footballers of the world, Lionel Messi, Pele, are you with me? Cantona. You cannot take them and you cannot say, oh, how do you play like Pele? Or how do you play like Tendulkar? There's no way to compare them. Are you with me? Yes. Likewise, there's no way to compare success driven by one person as opposed to another. There is no such thing. I can't give you a formula because the formula depends on you. Are you with me? Yes. Messi is one of the world's best footballers. Federer is one of the world's best tennis players because of the magic that they put. And the magic comes from here. Are you with me? Yes. Where does the magic come from? Yes. So it doesn't matter whether there are 7 steps or 14 steps or 21 steps. There's only one step you first need to believe in, and that is from your heart. So first is that you must learn to change. You must change. You need to change. Are you with me? Yes. The mantra is die. Do it every day. The road ahead is change. Are you with me? Yes. So, attitude, die, which is doing it every day. You start first with the attitude. Then you start on your game plan. Are you with me? Yes. And then you change. The only constant must be change. You must change. There is no salvation without change. Are you with me? Yes. The world in the last 10 years, 10 years ago, and the world today has changed. Did it wait for you? No. Are you with me? Did it stop and ask permission and say, hey, excuse me, can I change? It changed. Whether you liked it or not, it changed. Now, in 10 years, your kids are doing stuff like Instagram. Are you with me? Yes. Snapchat, what have you. I mean, social media has taken over the planet. Has it not? So how good are you in it? Social media. Because networking today is about social media. And you have to understand it. You have to learn. Are you with me? It's another language. It's another language, but one you have to learn. Now, change is the beginning of change is an attitude. Are you with me? When you already decide that you're going to change, that is the beginning of the right attitude. Change is the only constant. Comfort zone is the worst form of cancer. I was once in a conference and a man went up to speak. And he started his speech by saying, I am now 65. When I was 52, I was blessed with cancer. Now, for a moment, I thought I misheard the man. Are you with me? He repeated it. He said, when I was 52, I was blessed with cancer. Now, how could anyone be blessed with cancer? The big C, are you with me? It's referred to as the big C. But he repeated it again, a third time. He said, at 52, I was blessed with cancer. At that point in my life, I was a vice president of a company, earning a 6-figure salary. I had a wife. I had 3 wonderful kids. And I was thinking I was leading the good life. Are you with me? And I was actively involved in my life. So like all men in my station, alongside with my wife and my 3 kids, I also had a mistress in another town, traveled all across the world, and I was at the best of my life until I got hit with cancer. Everything came to an end. I had to sit down because I was told I had 6 months to live. So I had to sit down and think to myself, what am I going to do for the rest of my life? 6 months to live. Now, all of a sudden, all the things that were so important to me until this point in my time in life, suddenly not so important. I look back at my life and said, what have I done? What have I actually done? I stopped working, changed my lifestyle, gave up all the things that were wasting my life, went back to my family, fought my cancer, and appreciated every single day that I've lived ever since. From 52 till now is the only time that I am actually living. So the worst cancer, the big C, so to speak, is not about the body. It's worse. It's the mind. And cancer of the mind is what we call the comfort zone. See, the thing is, there's no difference between this man and all of us. There's one thing common to every single living soul in this arena right now, is that we are all dying. There's no argument with that fact. From the moment we are born, we have begun to die. There's one journey that we are all taking together, and that is to the cemetery. That's a given. We don't like to think about it. We don't like to take that into account. But the reality is, in order to actually live life the way we should, the way we must, the way we need to, then we have to embrace the fact. We have to embrace death. Although you have your dreams and you have your passions and you're driven by these passions, live in the moment. This moment is the only thing that you have. Change begins here in the moment. Are you with me? Yes. So you first begin by actually living in this moment. And if you accept the fact that we are all in this journey, this one single journey we are all taking together, then you will appreciate every single moment as a gift. And when you do that, then your life changes. Are you with me? Yes. Change your life before it is changed for you. Are you with me? Yes. Change your life before it is changed for you. You have now to change it. You may not have it always. Are you with me? Yes. That's the reality you need to take back. If you at least go back with this one single lesson learned to live in the moment, then week on is successful.